profit muscle.
Trust me, Jay-Z gonna be watching this one. Everybody in the industry gonna be watching this one. As soon as I get into the first 5 minutes of it, they gonna be hitting each other. Yo, that's nigga, yeah. But shout out to Kanye. He opened the door for me to explain it to y'all.
They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
No, not you, man.
But they can't control me. You
Not
see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
Exactly.
It's up. Saying none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies. My mama was sacrificed.
I believe Kanye is suicidal. Forward this. It's up tonight. Y'all want to know the truth? It's up. It's up, man. I'm changing the title to It's Up. Rest in peace, Takeoff. It's up. It's up. Come on, y'all. Hey, come in. It's up. It's up. Where I'm from, that means it's going down. Now, you got the diehard fans that love Kanye to death. Like I love Kanye to death.
Oh yeah, fans, I'm Prophet, and I promise you, this video gonna blow your mind.
And I know this nigga and worked with this nigga and around him, and none of these people never ever been around him at all. Right? But you can't tell them nothing. But at least I know this mother effer, and y'all don't know him from a hole in the wall. So you're not gonna tell me nothing, because you ain't see. I've been in his apartment with his mother. You haven't. So you're not gonna tell me what my observation is and why I could feel the way that I feel, because you don't have the experience with this man that I do, right? So this is how I view Kanye's situation, right? Now, for one, in my opinion, allegedly, knocking on wood, this brother is suicidal. I believe Kanye is suicidal, but not in the suicidal way that he will take his own life. Is that he wants somebody to put him out of his misery, where he asks certain people to come and kill him. Like the Puffs, the Meek Mills.
As far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these, all you fake hard, you. I want y'all to run up on me. No. I want y'all to come kill me. No.
There's a reason why I say Kanye is suicidal, and this is the reason. Several reasons why I believe that, right? Now, here's my first reason. I believe that his mental breakdown started around the time when he did that show and he went on that rant about Jay-Z having killers, and, you know, Jay-Z having killers, and something about Beyonce, and right? In that same moment, remember that show, he had that breakdown, right? And then in that same moment, over in Paris, Kim got robbed. The same time Kanye's on that stage giving that rant at Jay-Z and them and Beyonce and them, Kim and them was over getting robbed in Paris. Remember, he cut the show and then he went over to Paris, right? Now, whatever took place for Kanye to be upset with Jay-Z, that was the music business. That's the entertainment business. Because, you know, him and Jay, yeah, they cool, this, that, and the other. But whatever it is business. And then remember, Jay went and lied and said, yo, I just gave this nigga $20 million. He gave me 20 minutes on stage. Kanye doubles back. Yo, Jay-Z ain't give me no 20 million. He co-signed a deal and Live Nation gave me 20 million, but he didn't give me 20 million out of his pocket. It was just a deal on the table, and he like, yo, yeah, do the deal with Ye. And that's it. I got a $20 million deal. But not too long after that, Kanye finds out that Jay-Z got him in a contract, allegedly, according to Kanye, where Kanye could never retire. Do y'all remember that? Kanye went on a rant and talking about he found out that in his contract with Jay-Z and Roc Nation in him, that he can never retire. And he was like, yo, why would you ever do something like that to your friend? Now, if you don't know nothing about this, then you need to go do the research and come back in an hour and catch up to us. But the people that watch me all the time, they already have this information because I covered this, right? So now here we go where there's friction and we see Jay-Z and Kanye don't rock with each other. Jay-Z didn't go to his wedding. We seen them when they ran into each other back at that party. That who had a party? It was either Diddy or Pharrell, and they invited both of them, and they had Jay-Z and Kanye had that awkward moment. This, that, and other. That's all around the time Kanye found out that Jay and them put in his contract that he could never retire. Right? So that causes friction on the side of business in the music business, right? To the point, this nigga get on stage, he ranting, he going off, right? Kim get robbed, boom, 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 right? Right at that point. Now, if you remember the timeline of this, they went and they arrested Kanye when he did the rant about Jay-Z having killers. They went and arrested him at his home on some wellness check, and they took him to the mental hospital. And then that's when we saw Kanye in the sunken space, right? Everybody was saying he was in the sunken space. That's when he was all fat in the face and bloated and shit, right? And at that time, let's just say they silenced him, allegedly, by sedating him heavily, right? For a while, we saw Kanye, and he was like, let's just say he was in the sunken space, but he was doped up. He wasn't who we see now, right? At some point, Kanye shook the meds. He got off the meds, and he came back to George Bush don't like black people, Kanye, right? He's back there, right? Now, urban legend says, allegedly, that the Kardashians are witches. Now, I know some of y'all be like, Choke, oh, come on, Choke, what are you talking about? Yo, they witches. How they, well, now they fly. I seen Kim on the broom yesterday flying by, like, yeah, all right, Choke. Yeah, they witches. Right? Now, urban legend say that these women are witches.
Okay.
Some even say allegedly that Beyonce's a witch. I've heard these things before, right? Have I seen anything to make me believe they are? Technically, no. Can I believe that they can practice some type of witchcraft? Hell yeah. You ever heard Crazy Bone and them talk about how they was playing with the Ouija board? And won't tell you what happened?
The secret meeting that changed rap music and destroyed a generation. Damn.
Okay, or Crazy Bone or Busy Bone, one of them, I seen them talking about how they played with the Ouija board and they don't want to say what happened. One of them bone niggas, right? Let me not get sidetracked. So, like I said, urban legend or Hollywood legend say allegedly that the Kardashians are witches, right? Then y'all all predominantly say or use a term where y'all say the Kardashian curse, every man that lead them, something happened to them, this, that, and other. Well, that could allegedly be witchcraft, right? But let me give y'all who say, Choke, you sound crazy saying the Kardashians allegedly are witches, right? For one, there's a dark side of the industry that many of y'all don't believe is there, because y'all believe that 100% of people's talent and their success just comes from the blessings of the Lord Almighty, and they not doing nothing satanic, evil at all to achieve some of this success. So now, going back down the timeline. So we got Kanye cracking up when he found out he's stuck in this contract and Kim get robbed, right? That led him into being institutionalized, I would say, because they put him in the hospital or whatever. Let's just say they institutionalized him, and then they medicated him and then dumbed him down, right? So at some point, Kanye comes out of that, what we call the sunken space. He gets himself off the medicine, and he's back to Kanye, not Kanye sedated. You know what I'm saying? So now he's no longer have his big brother Jay-Z in his life. They're not coming to his wedding. He screwed him in business. So he's isolated from that part of the industry, because you know how Jay is. If you don't rock with Jay, or you're an enemy of Jay, any and everybody that's around him cannot be your friend. That's just a fact. I know it. Everybody know it. Dame know it. This, that, and other. This is why it's Dame's over there by himself. And even though everybody in Rock Nation love Dame, and Dame, most of them is with Jay because of Dame, they still know that they can't be friends with Dame because they over there with the cash cow, right? So Kanye gets that same type of treatment, even though y'all don't see it because y'all don't know what the hell's going on. Okay. So Kanye's in the dark with the Jay-Z and them crew, allegedly, in the industry nut huggers that hug, all the people that hold Jay nuts up, those are the people that can't be Kanye friends no more. That's the whole Rock Nation brunch, right? So Kanye is emotionally, allegedly, in my opinion, going through something with that sector of the business. Now, with his own deals, with the Adidas, the Gap, the Louis Vuittons, and those type of deals, Kanye, the artist, right? Now we talking Kanye, the artist. His creative is getting stifled by these companies. But what Kanye is failed to realize is you don't own the Gap. You don't own Adidas. You don't finance the company. You're not the financee, anything. You're not putting up your own money to tell these people what to do. They gave you a check to use your name and to use your designs. You can't tell them how to run their business. If that's the case, go make your own goddamn shoes. Get your ass over to India, China, somewhere, and do all the research that it took Adidas hundreds of years to get to this point It's gonna take you hundreds of years to get to this point. You're not just gonna jump in there and tell them what to do when they've been doing this for eons. It's just they paying you, brother. You not paying them. That allowed him to he allowed that to abuse his ego. So now he got the Jays and them over there where he's mad at them and this, that, and the other, that side of the industry, because his music career got a umbrella over it or a cloud over it. Now he's over here doing fashion and designing, being an artist, this, that, and other. He's making more money than he is over there. So he really not caring about too much about the music stuff because he's making money over here. But now he's mad because they don't want to do everything that he wants. He wants to put the clothes on the floor and things like that. And they like, yo, bro, we get your vision, but we not putting our shit on the floor, bro. It's not your company, brother. It's not your company. They can have all kinds of reasons to why they don't want to. But it's not your company. Whether it's the Gap, whether it's Adidas. This is why you went to Adidas from Nike. You can't tell these people what to do with their company. You take their money and you build your own, and then you don't need them no more. Then you do what the hell you want. But don't throw a monkey wrench in your own stuff, kicking tables over and stuff, because they don't want you to put the damn clothes on the floor, bro. So now we got Kanye gets into the business through the industry. Now, allegedly, in my opinion, Kanye sold his soul to the same shit Jay-Z and everybody else allegedly sold their soul to that helped them get to their success, which is Lucifer. Allegedly. Their little coast, crews, clans, brotherhoods, whatever it is, we all know, allegedly, we done seen so many signs from Jay-Z that we know who he represent. Kanye ran with this nigga for so long. He ain't got the same success from him. The same thing that helped Jay to get to where Jay is, the same thing that helped Kanye get to where he is. Allegedly. So, yeah, Kanye walked in the door talking Jesus walks. Right? And then remember, Ron Fest wrote that. So don't act like he conceptualized that from the gate. Right? So, it's just a song, too. Y'all took that and made that his whole persona. He took it and made it his whole persona when it was convenient for him. But remember, I was standing there the day Kanye wasn't signed, and I was standing there the day Dame signed him. I've seen him from the beginning to now. I've seen the change in him. Y'all that sit there and doubt anything that I'm saying don't know and did not see the change in the elevation of many of these artists. Remember, I was in the club with them in 95. When some of them ain't have a major deal. So I seen the niggas sold they motherfucking soul and got their backs blown out and their jaws busted by erect blood. Allegedly. I ain't physically seen them, but I've seen their elevation. And the elevation that they came to is the same goddamn pinnacle or point that I reached, and I found out I got to do a little bit more to keep going. So y'all can say whatever y'all want, those in doubt. I'm not saying anybody's in doubt, because I am intentionally not reading any comments so y'all don't get my train of thought off. Kanye keep throwing the word Jesus around. So y'all, it makes y'all think that he is a man of God.
Jesus is king.
Because he keeps saying, you know, he made Jesus walks and Jesus is king. He is being defiant at this point using Jesus. Because allegedly, he already made an alliance with Lucifer, allegedly. Just go listen to The Devil in a Red Dress. Just look at the artwork on it. Just listen to him when he tell you he sold his soul for a deal. And it came with 2 toys like a Happy Meal. Believe him when he tells you that his mother was sacrificed. Believe him when he tell you these things. Don't say, oh, pick and choose when you think he's crazy and when he's not. He told you these things.
Okay.
He told you he sold his soul for a deal.
Ye is maybe now a changed man. Obviously, Ye is speaking the truth now.
He told you this. You thought he was just saying it? He told you he lost his mother to this shit, right? He said it, not none of us. He said it, right? So at what point do you believe him? Okay, like I said, these is going to be one of the ones that is going to go down. It probably go viral. Not that I want it to go viral, but somebody say you up.
Ye is obviously speaking like a man of God now. Me, Prophet Muscle, gonna change the world. From now on, we gonna call each other Kinga. Cause we all people are righteous kings, like God. So we replace it with that negative word. If you like Kanye or not, you have to respect him for disclosing the truth of what's going on behind the scene. The only man in the world who can do handstand push-ups with his fist on concrete.
That I knew you, and I had a chance to know you. And since I had a chance to know you, I seen what kind of good person you were. Boom, that was it.
Roger, tell these motherfuckers subscribe to the Prophet channel.
Oh, they got you.